This so might, it's not as Tiramisu believes. That would be a blessing compared to the curse we've been dealt. Ash looks horrified and angry. What did she see? Indulge. No. Why? Just why? Ash, are you okay? I'm not. Zomite. It's not made by hyper-compressing uranium. That was likely the front the Sokovians played to keep their secrets safe. No kind of uranium could beget them the empire they built. Then, what is it? One of the most dangerous substances in the universe. Strange matter. Oh, Asperia mentioned she dealt with the green stone made of the stuff. It sounded like it was pretty dangerous. Wait, doesn't Thermity eat that stuff? That would not be remotely surprising. Strange matter is the fallout from illegal devil genesis emergence and persistence. She might be using it to expand her territory in which she can manifest. That would certainly explain how she can seem to come and go as she pleases. Curse that uncouth mutt. And the worst part is, it's infectious. Strange matter remakes all matter into itself that it doesn't recognize. The Sokovians were smart enough to use antimatter containers while moving it around, at least. That would explain why Asperia got rid of it. It was part of her atonement, during the Cosmic Defense Force that forms from the fallout of her half-breed's idealistic crusade, that which you call the 314 the Clash. It looks like the Zircovians kept most of it contained safely, but the mines where that mutt goes to feast are a disaster waiting to happen. I don't know how they managed to create antimatter coating, but it's the only way to safely contain strange matter. Just one among multiple cosmic crimes committed by that reckless empire. The Galaxians did one good thing in their militaristic era, wiping these brazen fools from the map, even if only to replace them. I can't believe I'm saying it, but for once that frosty heart might be useful for something. Huh? What the? Enma, the hell? I was in the middle of something. I assure you that whatever you were doing can wait. Tell me, Asperia, do you recognize this green crap? Zomite, if I'm not mistaken. Now, think a little harder on this one. Do you notice something similar about its energy signature when compared to the green star you consumed but a couple decades ago? Eh? Oh, no, I see what you're getting at. This is all strange matter. Correct. I swear the Zircovian Empire has become more trouble in death. So, as part of your continued atonement, you are to drain the soul of this wound and the planet it orbits completely dry. It won't be much of a feat as the world is largely dead. But there are more important things to consider than your appreciation for the gesture, believe it or not. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, Enma. This world's soul doesn't exist. If I threaten your lowly existence with termination, might that give you the willingness to innovate? Oh, it can easily be taken care of. An antimatter bomb should be able to disintegrate this facility and the mines below completely. However, no matter what you do, I'm afraid Zomite is spread wide and far by that feckless hound you've been having such trouble with. You'd have to destroy the root of the problem, Zaramitzi herself. You have a greater chance than most, and she's by far the easiest one to remove. You just have to kill Tiramisu. That would be the next step, though I somehow don't see it going well. Tiramisu and Zaramitzi have a bond, and that's gonna be tough for me to deal with. Because deep down you have a soft spot for that kind of compassion, don't you? Shall I do your dirty work for you then? Show you hire my services? The main concept slays me. One who rivals embodiments can't just be mean for the sake of pointless murder. No wonder you lost your job. Hey, that's needlessly cruel. Just because I'm not as efficient at being a monster as you are? So unreasonable. I'll make you a deal, Enma. Remove this obnoxious atonement ability of mine, and maybe I won't let slip the all-powerful Enma couldn't even bring herself to kill a cat, lacking enough power to rival an embodiment. I'm sorry, peasant. Are you trying to blackmail me? Why, the rhetoric, Enma, you know better than most what I'm doing. If he didn't need you, I'd erase you on the spot for being so shrewd. So, what will it be? I'm not scared by your empty threats, Ash. I've heard millions of those by now. Fine. If he asks, I'll be sure to point you in her direction. You speak of what I did here to no one. I always keep my end of the bargain. You know this. Now be gone. The only other person who dared manipulate me was Zayla. Consider me positively charged with disdain for you now. Your worthless feelings mean nothing to me. I can't believe it. It's very outwitted me. I'm honestly more worried about you now than when we first saw you having a breakdown. I'll take this off as a show of genuine need. Please don't tell anyone what you saw happen with me in Asperia today. I can't really threaten you like I can them. If I did do something like erase or even kill you, he would be sad. I don't want to see her more sad than she is already. Much as she did program me, I do consider her my friend, so I'm just asking if you'll do this for me. Your secret is safe with us. As long as we have control over it, we won't tell us all. I mean, the last thing any of us wants to be in is the bad books of you or her. So yeah, that'll stay between us. Can't say no to hat be gone dough eyes. We'll keep it locked behind closed private hatches. So yeah, do you think at this point we're friends? I'll be honest, friendship is a hard concept for me to understand. I still have some unruly reservations about your actions in this meddlesome conflict. You're reckless, irresponsible, and immature. Just like her, in a way. No wonder she entrusted her legacy to you. Though I was too when I was your age, I should probably cut you more slack. Ooh, story time? I guess I can share this one. Once upon a time, back when the cosmos was just a single universe and I was immortal just like you. My name was Ash, and that was the only thing I would take with me after I opened the box in Medora, wherein the gods had sealed mortal kind's evils. Yi was originally going to erase me, however, I think when she saw me struggling to reseal the box I'd opened, she instead chose to give me a second life. From then on, I was to guard that box so that the evil genome Jalatas contained within would never be released. At this mission, I also failed. Zayla tricked both me and Wee into giving her the box, claiming she would destroy the evil genome. Like a Salvation desperate fool, I let her do as she willed. Wasn't it kind of obvious what she would do? No, neither we nor I knew her true intentions back then. It appears the world of mortals after the shattering of Eden did much to shake her once noble heart. The Seer of Eld, who was virtuous and committed to keeping humanity in check, is gone. She opened the chest and devoured the evil genome. In the process, she became what she is today. An evil god. No longer did she care about mortals or even the balance betwixt them and those sins past. Now her goal is to watch as the world slowly suffers around and with her indefinitely. So in truth, my mortal recklessness caused some big problems too. While Eden was shattering, he scooped me out of harm's way and gave me the purpose I was recently robbed of. I was entrusted dominion over the anti-entropy webbing between dimensions most called the mimics. Now that it's gone, all things are destined to drift apart, freeze, and die. That is the fact Osaka Blue didn't know. Destroying the mimics comes with a slow, drawn-out death sentence for all that which lives. Eventually, the lack of feed or nutrients for those in the wards after would lead to a ceaseless conflict for what few resources remain, leading to the cosmic soul's starvation. A cosmic soul? And once that is gone, code will cease to function. All movement and fluctuations will stop. Time will halt, light will perish, and all matter will be reduced to zero. That is what we call the final calamity. It's so dreaded even Zali and Jayla would seek to prevent it. And that is why I say you are reckless, irresponsible, and immature. Your only hope was a comfortable lie, yet you followed it like gospel until it was too late to turn back. We didn't know! Yet despite knowing you were grossly underinformed, you raced ahead to save the cosmos while considerately thinking you knew better than the ones who literally created it. Blindly and selectively ignoring the warning signs in your idealistic race towards the endgame. That's the peak of it, over-entitlement, the eighth and worst of the deadly sins. You had options to settle for less, but you'd not be happy until the gods basically let you have free reign. Now you've doomed 9 calculable trillions of universes to a fate far worse than origination, and you have the guile to act like you pose as angels of hope. It's history repeating all over again. From the Apophis Project to now, nothing has changed. Wait, Apophis Project? Mortal kind's quest for immortality and universal domination, codenamed Apophis, led them to such evil that it coalesced into the evil Juno that the gods sealed in that box I referred to earlier. That was over 3 quadrillion years ago. Yet despite it all, as you've just proven time and time again, mortals are exactly the same. Nothing has changed. So that was what Asperia meant when she said we are responsible for all of it. In spite of my harsh words, I hope you'll promise me this. Don't give up. You have a dream that the icons all share. No matter how flawed you see's worth in it, anything that leaves an impression on that stilly cold heart of hers is worth fighting for. Do not forsake it, the legacy she left you. I'm saying harsh things because I want you to grasp the gravity of what it is you've done, but it's also only people like you who may be able to fix it. How you would accomplish this, I don't know, but Yi believes in you, so I sure as hell won't pretend I know better. This is the age of mortals. The time has come for you to earn that right. That starts with fixing your mistakes. Yi believes your path is one which will bring us a good ending, all of us. Maybe it's her wishful thinking, but if she can find hope in you, then I'll have faith in it too. If you wish to speak with her, she's on gaseous. Be careful, she's going through a lot at present. We won't fail, Enma. We want you, Yi, and everyone to be happy. It may seem like an impossible dream, but I'll pursue it so long as my heart beats. I hope you prove my rare optimism